Welcome to GMST Solutions Private Limited Digital Learning. In the part of how to crack full stack Java interviews, the question number 17. So, what is the question? So, the default thread name and default thread priority in Java. What is the default thread name and default thread priority in Java? How we can identify? So, what is the default thread names if we create, and what is the default thread priorities for a number of threads? So, the interview question regularly will get. The simple way I'm giving direct answer. Okay, you can see. So convert our normal Java class to thread class and override if you want to override the runnable interface, that is run method, public void run method. So simple run method I'm giving, override annotation. So inside the main method I'm taking, so we have the few constants in the thread priority constants, okay, thread priority constants. So I'm taking the max priority constant, what is the value, then you will get to know what is the default thread priority. Norm priority and min priority. Max priority, norm priority, and min priority. So if you run this, default values of the max priority, what is the norm priority value and min priority value. So see that. So thread max priority and the thread has the norm priority and thread has the min priority. So but by default, what is the thread priority? I will give the answer. So max priority value is the 10 and norm priority value is the 5 and min priority value is the 1. Max priority, norm priority and min priority. Now you can check the what is the default thread priority now. So create the object for the example 10 is nothing but creating the object for the thread class. T1 equal to new example 10. Example 10 T2 equal to new example 10. We can create the n number of threads for one class. Example 10 T3 equal to new example 10. So we have the three threads. Check the three threads default priority. Okay, thread default priority. So T1 dot get priority. The same way you can go for the remaining two threads. T2 dot get priority. T3 dot get priority. So three threads we created. Three threads. What is the default priorities? So default priority is the norm priority for all the threads. The number is 5. You can check it. The default thread priority for all the threads is norm priority 5. So the execution flow is the max priority is the first, norm priority is the second, min priority is the last. The way of execution. Okay. When your system is busy, so normal way you will get the randomly access only. But when system is busy, the output first comes for the max priority, next norm priority, next min priority. So what is the default thread names? The same way, what is the default thread names? So the default thread name starts from the thread 0 to n number of, if you have the 10 threads, 0 to 9, 100, 0 to 99, like that. If you want to change your own thread name and priorities, how we can change it, we'll see. Okay. So here, the same way I'm taking the default thread name. Okay. Default thread name. So t1 dot get name, get name, t3 dot get name. Now we can see the default thread name is the thread 0 to 2, thread 0, thread 1, thread 2. So because we have the 3 threads starting from the 0, you will get the 2 up to 2. Thread 0, thread 1. Now how to change the priority and the thread names? I'm giving for the one thread. Okay, remaining threads also same only. So if you want to change the priority for the thread, t1 dot set priority, set priority. I'm setting to the max priority. By default is an arm priority. And t1 dot if you want to change the name also, or any other thread if you want to change the name. t2 dot set name. So if you want to set the name, so any thread name you can take, bank transfer or transfer operation or addition operation, subtraction, anything you can give it. So after setting the name and thread priority, so you can see thread priority and thread name after setting the thread priority. So thread priority after changing, okay, thread name after changing, okay, thread name and thread priorities. So what is the max priority we given for the thread 1, and thread 2 we change the name for the bank. You can check it. So we can provide our own names also for naming convention. Okay, so max priority and bank you can change, but the priority and name before starting you have to set the name and priority. So after starting thread name and priority, if you apply it won't affect. So before starting only you have to apply the priority and name. So like this for all the threads. So what is use of the setting the priority and name? You can easily identify which thread is executing and what is the logic for that thread is implemented. And priority, so based on the which logic you need to execute first and then second and third, like the priority way we can execute the thread priorities. So this is a simple what is the default thread priorities and the default thread names and how to change your own names and your own threads. Okay, thread priorities is a syntax. Okay, so if you guys have any questions regarding this question, like what is the default priority and the default thread names, so how to check these methods, so these are already available in our profile. So if you see the profiling, is the min priority, non priority, max priority, constants. And if you want to set the priority, we can set. And if you want to set the name, we can set the name also. You can see the set priority and get priority methods, and the set name and the get name. So using these inbuilt methods, we are setting and getting. So we are not creating our own method, already inbuilt methods for. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching the video. And if you have any questions, you can raise in comment box. We'll discuss them clearly. And if you want to join for our live sessions, you can join. Okay, thank you.